Hey, this is Voice, and today we're going to talk about the United Kingdom.
So the United Kingdom, such an interesting case. As many of you know, the United Kingdom has always had a special relationship with the US. That's why today we're going to talk about what's going on in the United Kingdom, why it's thinking about leaving the European Union, and what that means for the United States. The United Kingdom, which is made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, has this sort of island mentality and has always sort of been the odd man out in Europe. Why is that? Well, for centuries, actually millennia, according to the BBC, actually for about 8,000 years, the United Kingdom has been separated from mainland Europe by the English Channel. And this geographical detachment it's thought to have led to cultural and political differences between mainland Europe and the United Kingdom. Now today, this detachment can be seen in the rise of something called Euroscepticism in Europe and particularly the United Kingdom. Now, Euroscepticism, in general, just means people who are skeptic about the European Union. And this rise of Euroscepticism is in part because of the financial uncertainty that's been going on globally, and also because of the problems that the euro has had recently.
Now let's talk UK politics. As opposed to the presidential system we see here in the United States today, the UK runs off a parliamentary system of government. This means they have a prime minister, the head of the government, and a parliament, which is their legislative body.
Now, let's talk UK political parties. Now, first of all, they have a lot of political parties, but they have three main ones. The first one is the Conservative Party. The Conservative Party is led by David Cameron, who is the Prime Minister of England right now. In general, you could make correlations between the Conservative Party in the United States and the United Kingdom, but in general, the political parties in England are a little farther left than those in the United States. Anyways, so the second main political party is the Labour Party. Now, the Labour Party can be seen as the more leftist party that's really popular. And the Labour Party is led by Ed Miliband. And the third main political party is the Liberal Democrats, which can kind of be seen as somewhere in the middle between the left Labour Party and the more right Conservative Party. And a party that should be mentioned is UKIP, that acronym stands for the United Kingdom Independence Party. And this party has gained more popularity lately because they're the party that's leading the charge for the UK to secede from the European Union. And this party is being led by a really charismatic guy named Nigel Farage. And so keep that in the back of your mind, but really the main three political parties in England are the Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the Liberal Democrats.
This year, we had the great opportunity to get to know some awesome students coming in from the UK to study here at Texas A&M. We got to interview them, and we'll share some of that with you guys today. If you'd like to see the full interview, click the link below.
Hi, my name's Dave Ford. I'm from Bristol in the UK, and I'm a politics and American studies major at the University of Nottingham. Currently studying at Texas A&M. It's great.
I'm Sam Horrell. I'm an English and history double major at the University of Nottingham as well, and I'm doing my study abroad at A&M. And my awesome friends are running this podcast.
Forgot to mention that as well.
Yeah.
It's been good so far. We've had like a really good time. We've done 7 or 8 months so far.
8 months.
8 months. So we've been here, just shy of a year. It's been a really good experience. It's definitely not what I thought it was going to be.
No.
I mean, you sort of have like these preconceived notions of what it's going to be like before you get here. So I mean, the English perspective of what Texas is going to be like, you have this sort of idea.
Everyone wears a cowboy hat all the time.
Everyone wears a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, which is true to an extent, like people do, but it's just not like as commonplace as we thought it was going to be.
It's been great. I've really enjoyed it. Sort of 8 months of just having really nice food, having nice beer, all of that. It's been really good. Some of it.
Shiner
is a good beer, but Bud Light is terrible. Keystone Light's terrible.
Just like rusty water.
Yeah. Everyone drives everywhere. There's no public transportation, which I kind of found it quite amusing when I first got here, but it is actually extremely annoying.
It just means we've got no autonomy because we haven't got a car.
Yeah.
And we walked to the cinema once, and it's
the look of abject horror on your faces.
It's 2 or 3 mile walk. It's not far, and we were being beeped at. Yeah. People were shouting out the window, "Why are you walking? Why are you driving?" And I was just like, "That's 2 miles." Yeah.
No sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
So the only reason I'd be scared of it is because I think pulling out of the EU is quite a dangerous game to play.
I
Really.
don't know what the repercussions would be yet.
No,
but
that's
I
the
think
thing, no one really
in
does.
terms of trade, I think we would have screwed ourselves slightly if we put out the EU.
Yeah, but then again, people always say that. But like, why would rich German bankers stop buying Aston Martins if we pulled out of the EU? It just wouldn't
Yeah.
happen. That's the argument they always use. So I don't really buy the whole trade argument. Really, I just think like in a kind of like international world, like it's very good to be like connected and have like especially if Europe is an unstable region, like we've seen it with like Ukraine, So like it's
Well, the
important-
Ukraine it's not in the EU, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean it's in the same. It's
Yeah,
perilously close to like Eastern Europe, like Poland and all that. So I think it's very important to have like close relationships with other countries.
Yeah.
And I think putting out of the EU would show that we're not bothered.